These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
Kick 6.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
He was just bobbing and weaving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. On the chalk of the 45. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
You always worry about those small receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
48-yard line.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie.
You still watching that documentary?
On the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
So they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He just dumped this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here's 2nd and 8. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They're going option play on 3rd down. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4-yard line.
5 for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Darius Leonard able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Yeah.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Shit out of this ball.
This is taken at about the 14. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of
At the
bounds
midfield on my
the other
punt.
side of midfield.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, does he?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Colts 10, Jets nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
You doing okay? You feeling better after your
This will
bath?
make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to his knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
There's a boy.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next
To him
drive.
still.
And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully.
And now this is
Colin with
intercepted.
another
My
pick,
goodness.
baby.
Picked off at the 40. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, there's 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. picked off by Brian Poole. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. And they don't react like they do on this level.
Tomorrow,
so
like around
when they're in
probably
zone
6:30,
and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise,
we gotta get her sister from West Virginia University.
2nd and 11. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
That 3rd down conversion, good for 23. First down carry by Jones. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for them.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
Youngway Koo set to kick.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Oh, Taylor did that weak-ass fucking juke, I'll tell you that.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Did you?
On play action, they'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
He got this weak-ass pick, too.
They take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, yeah, dude. My dude had him beat by like 5-6 yards, and he's going to jump and pick that? Come on now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, and I can't pick that myself.
There as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Yeah, 10-6.
New York.
Well, minus these fucking 2 picks that he got. It's just bullshit, you know?
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off.
You got Dan Marino, too.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
and Hooker just missed a pick.
There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Nice.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Fights forward.
Dude, I don't know what it is. The Jets line has always given me problems. Even back in last year's, or last
drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though,
only one that guy is Quentin Williams.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Dancing to his left.
And then, I can't even fucking complete a pass now.
He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, and it'll bring up third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Forced out to his left. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
32-yard line.
Jack Doyle.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On first down, Hines. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted.
I
at the goal
lobbed
line.
it when I fucking held square to fire it.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Darius Leonard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think,
I had a pick in my hand, gave me like, you know, vibration that I picked it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jones, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, that's right.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
This is fucking
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
He just got a pick 6.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30. 20.
Nope, never mind. Stop
And
him
he's
at
giving
16.
his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
3-yard attempt.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
He did a fake field goal when I wasn't even in field goal block.
Time here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead.
There too. I'm with you there.
The football. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Right, this shouldn't either.
The 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I don't think I marked 200 yards, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
My blocker is doing.
So frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot.
He's doing the simplest fucking defensive
your best
plays. I
offense.
can't do
Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking for Campbell downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 81 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they bring.
Correct field goal. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh,
and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys will take over at at the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way?
I had one dude to beat.
Learned from them and became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now this throw caught left side. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
That's rough.
A big play there for Indy. 48 yards.
I ain't trying to do all that. Fuck.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Well, again, plenty of time to sit in the pocket and deliver the football while the offensive linemen, they may be nameless and faceless to a lot of people. They certainly aren't to their teammates who are the skill position guys. They appreciate the heck out of them, and they're capitalizing.
I'm making dropping picks. I'm doing these dumbass fucking throws.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. But nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Oh, I couldn't touch him on that?
He's at the 50. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
On the play. Recovered by the Jets.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And that'll be incomplete. But took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. If they want a 1st, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. This
Oh,
is caught.
what is that?
He's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Jets 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
Yeah.
So in other words,
He's a bitch for that, honestly. Like, straight up bitch.
In this case,
He does that dumb shit. Fucking switch the dude, gets him close and switch off.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
That's a bitch shit, dude.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Nope.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. And that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
21-yard line.
2nd and 5. And hitting Juju on the slant. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Smith-Schuster.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Jets first down.
They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here,
All right,
Aaron
man.
Jones.
I'm struggling with this dude,
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
To Aaron
The first down screen pass, good
All
for
right.
5. Second and 5 from
Yep.
the 8.
At the 8-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will break.
I just see what I thought that had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Snags it for the pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll drop to throw. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
19-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And the Colts are in for the touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to leave.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
Yards. First down, New York.
Back to throw here. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, New York.
Back to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 34. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's the first right there.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Marcus May.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Third down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jabari Zuniga drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
For the Colts.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. He'll return it from the 6. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Three yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A 42-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, here's Blankenship again. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And his throw here's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And it's a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with